I wanted to do something very different for episode 22. Now, normally I will have some notes written down, things that I think might happen, at minimum a preamble to kind of set things up before you all take that preamble and bend it and stretch it into an episode. But for episode 22, I wrote no things down because I want this to be a choose your own adventure type situation.
Oh, that explains the teaser.
Yeah. So the reason why is because, for you, the audience, and as a reminder, obviously, to you, the players, you are, the infield of a Blittle League team, and you're a couple of games into the season, but your lives are so much more complicated than that. You've entangled yourselves in so many different things and alternate realities and, really interesting, super powerful other people in the world. There is family stuff. There is excitement with the timeline. There are stolen items of high fashion. So essentially, I kind of just want to ask you all, what do you want to do this week? What pressing questions do you want answered? Where do you want to go? Zlobs.
What's the current I guess I should say in character. Hey coach, what's our current Blittle League record for this season?
1 win and 1 loss going into the third game, away game at the Transit Trillium. That's the underground team that plays in the subway system of Boston.
That's who we're playing next week.
Or it's who you could be playing this very episode if you want to just play a baseball game. It's literally entirely up to you if you want to go visit the Trillium. You're currently at 1-1. The Somerville Sunflowers just won the Somerville Grammar School fashion contest. There's the world is yours. Let me just to get some things out into the ether. There are a number of things that are immediately popping into my mind that some might call them loose threads, others might call them entire plot arcs. But the things that pop into my mind specifically, Morgan's stepfather's personality has been permanently changed by a psychic attack from Mindy Mathers. He has gone from being a serious business person to being like the character in like a zany 90s high school movie. A version of Darby's brother from an alternate dimension is trapped in hell. Mindy, your grandmother, Nana Mathers, is clearly hoarding a bunch of secrets, and she is available for the explanation of those secrets or guidance. You have all made what may well be an incredibly dangerous enemy in someone named Unity San Felipe when you stole her bespoke, highly valuable, incredibly expensive scarves. Thaddeus Blattmasters, the coach of the Cambridge Carnations, has now been labeled an enemy of Blittle League. And Darby has a literal miracle in her pocket. So... what if that sounds interesting?
I mean, there's one thing I've been thinking about. I can't stop thinking about it. And it's something on one of Zlobs' Post-its. And it's, what does Nana Mathers know about Leviathans?
Okay, perfect. Can we then be at Mindy Mathers' house playing Monopoly?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So is this themed Monopoly or original Monopoly?
Oh, it's Boston Flowers themed Monopoly.
Boston Flowers themed Monopoly. So you're at Mindy Mathers' house, and Mindy, where is it in the house that you that you entertain guests?
I entertain my guests in my room. That's not where my Nana entertain. My dads don't entertain guests in my room, but when it's my guests, I entertain them in my room.
Awesome. So you're all huddled together in Mindy's room. You're playing Monopoly or Monopoly or Yeah, let's go with Monopoly.
Everything doesn't need an L. It already has an L.
It's true. There's an extra L, but Monopoly spelled with 2 L's at the very end. So you're playing Monopoly. You're playing Boston Flowers themed Monopoly in Mindy's room, and Mindy, it's up to you. Nana Mathers loves spending time with you and your teammates. Not that she wants to intrude, but if it's okay with you, she will sit in the rocking chair in your room and just relax and listen to the game. Or would you prefer to have it just be the 4 of you?
Nana can sit in the rocking chair.
Yeah, so you're all playing Monopoly, and Nana Mathers is she's sitting in a rocking chair with a big pair of welder's goggles on and a soldering iron, and she is just kind of working on something.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It looks a little bit like I forget what they're called, but they belong in computers and electronics, and they're like green, and a circuit board. It looks like that, except for that it's purple, and it sort of glows sometimes, like in your corner of your eye.
Yeah, she's soldering on not chips or circuits, but crystals, these weird kind of pellet-shaped crystals that give off a weird glow when you are not looking directly at them.
Mathers, your cat keeps stepping on the board.
I know. I'm sorry. Trying to get him to give us some space.
I bought Park Place. Is that good?
Well, Morgan, you don't have to ask us. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
It's got Nick Winkler's face on it, so I wanted to buy it.
I want it. I'll trade you everything. I have a Dunkies. I have a Margarita Nava. I'll give me. I want it.
Zlobs, that's not good strategy for the game play.
I'm playing to have a good time and to tell a good story. Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking to make friends.
Fine. If you give me all of your pieces, I'll give you this one Nick Winkler.
Okay, here you go.
All right, here you go.
Zlobs doesn't
He
mean
seems
you
happy.
win.
I don't know.
I have 11 property.
But I have Nick Winkler.
Morgan.
Darby is. What's up, Mathers?
How's Ryan doing?
Actually, can I ask you something privately really quickly?
Sure, go ahead and think it in your head. Or do you want to like go into my closet?
Yeah, let's go into your closet.
Okay. We go into the closet. I have one of those lights that if you kind of push it, it pops out and it turns on. It's very dark.
All right. I have 2 things to say, Mathers.
Okay.
One, Ryan dressed up like a DJ and woke me up with some like extremely loud music this morning. And he says that he might be quitting his job soon to pursue his artistry.
What's
Do you know anything about that?
About his artistry? I mean, he's a good juggler, but that's all I know.
He's starting a blog about it.
A blog about his artistry?
Yeah, he's starting a blog, and he thinks that that's going to make him money.
What is his artistry?
I don't know. It's a vague term that he keeps using every time we question him about it. He just keeps putting it on his blog.
Well,
hold on. Is a blog like a bog? Or okay, thank you.
Morgan, so it seems to me from an outside perspective that has nothing to do with Ryan or or Ryan. He seems like he's sort of gone goofy, which is something that can happen to people with no outside psychic force occasionally.
So
if Ryan's thinking of quitting his job, then that kind of seems like a good thing, because it seems that you might not have to, move to, California.
if anything, he's talking about accelerating it. He's wanting to take us all to Disneyland in a few weeks to explore the culture.
The culture of Disneyland?
Yeah, that's what he thinks California is.
Oh, maybe I went too goofy.
You went to what? What? You went too goofy? You?
I have never been to Disneyland.
Mathers, thank you for not telling Zlobs and Darcy. I'm gonna be leaving soon in a few weeks. Let's just tell them then. Is that okay?
Listen, Morgan, maybe there's something else we can do. If you don't want to move, or if you don't want Ryan goofy anymore, I might know something about it. The goofiness.
You might know something about the goofiness?
Yeah, and maybe Nana can help. She's really good at fixing all of my mistakes.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, all right, Darby,
Hey.
if you can kick me and I don't fall over, you give me $100. If you kick me and I do fall over, I'll give you $100.
Do you have 100 Zlobs? Do you have $100?
I have $150 left in this game of Monopoly.
I don't. Oh, Monopoly money?
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't even have real money.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You're totally gonna fall over, Zlobs.
I'm not gonna fall over. You're
You're
gonna
gonna fall
pop up
over.
that
You're gonna
$100.
fall over.
You're not gonna
And then
fall
you're gonna
over.
fall again, and then you're gonna tumble all the way down. No. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
want you to
you're
die.
gonna kick. You're gonna kick me. Yeah, you're gonna fall over.
Okay.
All right, Darby. 2d6 plus tough.
12.
Center mass. I mean, the things, Zlobs, that when you're not embroiled in combat, that you kind of forget about Darby, is that she's a war angel. That's her job. And you get into a ready stand. That's the thing. You're a catcher, and you're used to keeping a low base, steady balance. And yeah, Darby kicks you with the precise amount of force necessary to send you toppling to the ground, but to not hurt you at all.
I hold up the $100 bill, Monopoly money.
Just
Give it to me.
Just before that happens, I'm gonna look to Mathers and say, Mathers, mistakes? I don't know. I feel like we've been making a lot of mistakes lately. I know that I said I feel like we've been making a lot of mistakes lately, and then maybe maybe we can ask Nana about that. But something's going on.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Nana. I'm face up like next to Nana now on the ground.
Nana, you got any notes for me? My form from the war.
No, that was perfect.
Thank
Really
you.
got him.
That was really good. Oh, speaking of notes. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I go through like a bunch of different. No. Oh yeah. Miss Nana Mathers. When we were visiting the flotilla for our game, and remember when we changed history accidentally, but for a good way, for the USS Constitution.
Well, the great irony, of course, is that I only knew history one way, but the fact that you told me you changed it does make sense, because in every history book that's ever been written, you personally saved the USS Constitution. So yes, I do understand.
I'm very glad it's codified. I wrote a note because I'm very forgetful. It says Leviathan. I think it's about time you told us about the Leviathan, please.
Yes, please.
Oh, hi, Mindy. How is your time in the closet?
Wonderful. Thank you. I'm just wondering if Nana Nana, you look really busy. If you don't have time to tell us all of your secrets about the things you've done, we'll understand.
Well, I suppose the question is, why do you want to know?
Well, when I was still in heaven, so you know how for all of you here on Earth, when you're growing up, I think that when you're falling asleep, aren't you afraid of monsters under the bed or in the closet and things like that? That's what the stories are of no. That's what it is in heaven. So when the older angels who've been around for millennia are trying to scare you into behaving, they talk about the Leviathan and how it'll get you.
Nana always told me that I didn't have to be afraid of any monsters when I was falling asleep. She says the only thing that I have to fear is the own darkness inside me.
And that is advice I stand by to this day, Mindy.
Can I offer you a trade, Nana? Miss Nana Mathers.
Zlobs, what do you propose?
Well, I go into my backpack and I pull out a glass jar with a foot that has an eye. All right. So
now
it's not
to any other 90-ish year old person, taking out a jar with a foot with an eye on it might startle them. Nana looks at it as if you are producing beef jerky from a pouch.
Mm-hmm. So I may have taken this from a different timeline, I think. I don't remember. This is so long ago. In a different time. My brain hurts. Blood starts trickling down my nose thinking about it. Never mind. I'll give this back to you, or from you. More blood. Anyways, I'll trade. I'm an excellent trader. I have Nick Winkler after all.
So you want to trade me that horrifying foot for what I know about ancient, powerful, terrible sea creatures?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Zlobs, why do you want to know? I know why Darby wants to know.
Mm-hmm.
Darby comes from a place of powerful beings, and when powerful beings speak of something even more powerful, it's about trying to make sense of where you exist in the grand scheme. But why you, Zlobs? Why are you willing to trade this thing to me?
Well, if it's someone like you is intimidated by it, I feel like it's something that'll come up, and I don't really like surprises.
She interrupts you. I am intimidated by nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. I just wanted to frame the conversation.
Okay, you're right.
Sake of this.
Okay, I slink to the floor.
It's okay, Zlobs.
Oh, she's very intimidating. I mean,
pull it back up.
Anyways, okay. I don't know. I don't really get scared of many things, and
Zlobs gets afraid of some things.
Well, a couple things. Usually umpires, and umpires with boats. Wasn't the boat called the Leviathan? Is that my memory? Does that serve correctly?
To which boat are you referring?
It's in a different universe, Nana.
Oh, you know the one that that tried to poach us. Had Admiral Sunman and the island of Somerville.
It's in the timeline where they call you the alewife.
Oh, yes, I believe I drew it.
Yes.
Actually, can I ask Nana a question really quickly? I have two questions really quickly.
Sure.
The first question is, can I have a hug?
Of course. Come here.
Thank you.
Oh.
Nana gives great hugs.
Yeah, that was a really nice hug. Thank you, Nana. Two, how do you know about the other dimensions?
It's because I was not afraid to dream. I let my mind open to the possibilities. While you were gone, time stood still here. But if you look inward, time kept moving forward, and I saw what you all did. I saw myself. I saw all of you through eyes that were mine, but not mine. I saw all of it, and the second you returned and I and the rest of the world woke up, I started sketching all of it.
So if you allowed yourself to dream, would the Leviathan be a nightmare?
Zlobs, 2d6 plus sharp.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, nope, 6. I do have a nice scarf though.
Okay, so that's a failure. So you have a choice.
Oh, great.
This is the last that you're all going to speak of the Leviathan, or she tells you all about it and all of it is bad.
All of it's bad.
A few weeks ago.
Mhm.
Oh, yes.
I would say before she starts, Leviathan can't be that bad. If
Do you remember a few weeks ago, your game against the Cosmos, the scrimmage, and what happened on the boat with me and my associates? We were trying to rebind that artifact, and for various reasons we could not, and everything that ensued. Me and all of them are the last of a company of unique individuals that came together during the war. There were hundreds of us that trained to do what we did. By the end, there were just a few dozen that made it all the way through to become what we were to become. The final thing we had to do as part of the war effort, the other side, using a combination of magic and technology, commandeered the mind of a Leviathan and sent it to attack this country. All of us destroyed it. And after we destroyed it, we finally came up with a name for ourselves. We killed the Leviathan of the Atlantic, and so we became the Leviathan.
so cool.
Whoa.
We are the last of that number, and there are a number of things that we still do. And I worry about this world when we are no longer able to do what we do.
I want to be a Leviathan.
No,
Yeah, I want to be a Leviathan, dude. That sounds great.
no, we don't.
Don't say that. Don't say it until you know what it is.
Okay, Nana.
We want to know.
Mindy, Nana Mathers pulls a small book out of her housecoat. It is exactly like yours. And she hands it to you, Mindy. And stamped into the front of it is just the words, "The War." Mindy, considering all that you've seen, all that you've done, I think you're old enough to read that.
No. I'm not ready, Nana. Sorry.
Keep it until you are. If you read it and you think that you or your friends are ready to do that kind of work, then you're ready and you can come back and talk to me about it. You all do so much already. Do not discount the work you do to keep this city safe. But if you all want to be the Leviathan, then you need to understand what that means. And it's up to Mindy to decide when you're ready.
Okay.
This is the most emotionally neutral and serious all of you, and you, Mindy, especially, have ever seen Nana Mathers. In this moment, Nana Mathers is not, in fact, Nana Mathers. Nana Mathers is Clarissa Mathers, war alchemist, member of an ancient, powerful secret society that worked for the US government, doing things that are written in no history books. She spoke to all of you like equals.
I'd like to ask Mathers one question. Mathers, can I give you a hug? Can we give Mathers a hug?
I hug too.
I hug too, and then envelop everyone with my wings.
Oh. Hey, Nana Mathers, can we have some lemon loaf? I feel like tensions are really high.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
and that's in Nana Mathers' voice again. So, Mindy, you have a second book of secrets.
All right. Are we going to open the book?
What? No, Zlobs, we're not. Are you serious? No.
Yeah,
no.
Why not? It's right there. We can just open it up.
You don't know what this is.
Do you know what it is? Do you think you know what's in there, Mindy?
It's Nana's book.
We can go to the treehouse if that makes us more comfortable.
Once we read this book, everything is going to change.
I don't want things to change like that. I don't want
We
things
won't read this today.
Okay, well, we'll read it tomorrow.
Hey,
Some
Zlobs.
tomorrow.
Yeah?
I'll bet you 50 Monopoly bucks that I can kick you over.
Oh, yeah, you're on.
The doorbell rings of the Mathers house.
Oh, that's just the doorbell.
Oh. Sometimes grenades go off by my ears, and I think I'm getting tinnitus. I'm very worried about it. So
do you think, Mindy? Did you secretly order pizza?
I'm gonna run to the door.
I'm helping you. I'm helping you.
Oh no, Darby, you really got their hopes up.
I'm gonna swing open the door.
Yeah, I dive off the stairs to beat you down the stairs.
Yeah, Zlobs dives off the stairs and definitely beats me down. I'm gonna grab his ankle though and give him a fight for it.
I carefully walk down the stairs and I just step over both of their bodies, still wrestling on the staircase to open the door.
I'm gonna try to find a phone book so I can try to order pizza so that nobody kills each other right now.
Thank you.
A clown is at the front door.
Oh boy.
No thanks, sir. We actually are busy today. There's no birthday party or anything, so I'm afraid
Well, there
might have
doesn't
the
need to be a birthday party to celebrate. Hank, Hank.
Oh my gosh, Ryan! I'm so
Hey, it's Ryan. Hey, Ryan.
sorry, Ryan. I didn't recognize you in your new uniform.
It just arrived this morning. I'm making sure it fits. I
Ryan, why
figured it
don't-
was getting to be lunchtime, so I brought some pizzas and cake and a party sub and several other clowns.
Wow.
Wait, should I still order
Artistry.
more pizza or is there enough?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Ryan. Wow. What a feast you have brought here to my house on this Saturday afternoon. Okay. Why come in? Why please join me in the kitchen.
Oh.
Mathers, what are you doing?
I wish I could. Me and the other clowns have to practice some chainsaw juggling outside. Don't worry, we've roped off the street.
Oh, you've roped off the street. Wonderful.
I go out
Okay.
there a lot.
Well, when if you need anything, would you like a glass of water?
We have plenty in the car. He points to a tiny car.
Okay. Well, we'll just be inside then. Okay, I'm closing the door now.
Oh, but they're gonna play with chainsaws.
Is this Bleone's? Hello?
Yeah, that's Leone's.
Hi. This is Darby. Oh, Darcy.
Hey. Yeah.
I like to order 2 full sheets of the largest pizza you have.
Full tray or obscene tray?
Obscene tray.
Yeah, 2.
Okay. We'll pay you when you get here.
Drone delivery, 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Hey.
Mathers. What?
Yes.
Yesterday I was trying to play Mario Kart and Ryan knocked me over and grabbed the controller and beat my high score. What is happening?
Okay.
Clowns.
Morgan, it's becoming clear that something has happened to Ryan.
Something happened to Ryan?
Yeah.
I look outside.
No.
He's tossing chainsaws. Seems to be fine.
Yeah, him and 5 other clowns are doing a remarkably choreographed chainsaw juggling routine.
Okay.
In fact, one of the chainsaws is on fire.
Whoa.
Okay. Okay, so it seems that Ryan's personality has changed in a somewhat permanent.
Permanent? Did you say permanent?
Permanent.
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 Permanacus?
No, Mr.
Hopscotch.
Permanent is
Yeah,
No.
what a great name. That's a great nickname.
permanent.
Permanent. Okay.
Forever. And
Oh.
it's difficult to say who it was that caused a shift so suddenly in his personality.
Okay.
But if we had to
Darcy.
guess, it would probably be
Zlobs.
somebody.
Darby, Zlobs.
What?
I'm right
Yeah?
here. Why are you
We
yelling at
need
me?
to Sorry, I'm just yelling for seriousness.
Oh no, it's serious.
Yes,
Are we huddling?
we're huddling.
Huddling.
It's time
Huddles.
that we
Huddles.
have a Mathers intervention.
Oh no. Oh boy.
I'm actually already having a tough day because I was losing at Monopoly and then I got a book of my Nana's greatest secrets. So today's not actually a great day for me of the intervention for an intervention.
Oh, can you schedule it for tomorrow?
Tomorrow I think I'm kind of booked because I made that calligraphy note inviting Susie Chen to our next game and I was going to drop it in her mailbox and she lives across town, so it's kind of a long walk.
Oh, I'll just drive you. Oh, we can talk while we drive. Perfect. Okay. Great. Thank you.
How about this? How about we ask Nana if she Zlobs, remember the time that you blew up the top off the van?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just reminding us all of a time when somebody else made a big mistake. And Renard helped you fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So this time I may have made a big mistake by accidentally permanently altering the personality of Morgan's stepfather.
Oh.
But
Oh, you did that?
it's hard to say, but yeah.
Ow!
I kind of went messing around in his mind.
Mathers, he lined my bed with whoopee cushions. Why?
That's kind of funny, Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want him? You want him to change back, Morgan?
Morgan?
So serious.
Morgan, what does it sound like?
It sounded like that time that you ate all that
Can we have a
pizza.
flashback? Can we have a flashback, please?
Flashback.
Yes!
Ryan!
It's insanity.
It sounds amazing. What a
Well,
prank.
Nana
Oh,
Nana is making lemon loaf in the kitchen. I was just thinking we could just ask Nana. We've already asked a lot of Nana today.
Okay, well, since we have Nana, let's ask Nana.
Yeah. Oh, and we get lemon loaf too. That's nice.
Yeah. God, lemon loaf on top of Ryan's cake.
Oh, and pizza.
yeah, Bleone's is on its way.
Oh, I love Bleone's. It's
Oh no.
wait, did you get the full size or the obscene size?
I got the obscene side.
I can live in that pizza.
It takes
Zlobs
the extra
said-
large drone to get here.
Zlobs is going to
At
have
this
another one of those
moment-
times.
At this moment, a small armada of delivery drones fire grappling lines into the roof of the Mathers house.
It's
And-
here.
All days.
Gently, but forcefully, yank the roof off. A second armada of delivery drones arrive and drop in a 10-foot by 20-foot pizza, followed by a second 10-foot
No.
by 20-foot pizza.
I got two.
Darby.
And then the roof is replaced. So just to make sure we all know how much food is currently in the house.
I'm gonna fly up and just put some Monopoly money into one of the drones.
Yeah. There's 400 square feet of pizza on the second floor, as well as enough pizza and cake on the first floor to feed the grammar school. And also Nana Mathers in the kitchen is making some lemon loaf.
Oh man.
I
really
think
just want-
I
We
don't
might-
think
we
I
might have
realized.
leftovers.
My dad's going to make me eat leftovers for 2 months.
Maybe we could take some of the pizza to Susie Chen tomorrow. With your fancy note.
Like 100 square feet. We won't miss it.
Oh, with my invitation to the game?
Your invitation.
Mm.
I wrote it with my new calligraphy set.
Oh, it looks. I was going to say something, but I get distracted by Monopoly. It looks so. You have great handwriting.
Thank you.
Nana
I'm following
Mathers
the bride.
walks out into the living room at the front of the house where all of you currently are. And she looks at the thousands of dollars of food in here.
Hello, Nana.
The lemon loaf is in the oven.
Oh, good. I'm hungry.
That's what we're most looking forward to.
Mm.
Want some pizza?
I was not trying to overhear, but you were all very loudly talking through the scenario in which a man's personality has been permanently changed.
Yes,
And
Nana,
so
and
I would
it's
just like to say that I'm here to listen if you'd like to tell me more.
thank you, Nana. I know that we've already asked you a lot of questions today, and you just made us lemon loaf, and somebody took the roof off the house momentarily. So it's a bit of a chaotic Saturday, but I'm wondering if you maybe have any sort of serious potion or a mistake undoer or maybe a personality reverter charm or something that might help if somebody on the team accidentally made Ryan goofy forever. It's not really, we're not sure. It could have been anybody.
Well, while I'm very, very pleased, Mindy, that your powers are manifesting stronger and stronger as you use them.
Yes.
At the same time, trying to reverse someone's synaptic pathways with magic or alchemy when they've been changed psychically is a little tough. However, I'm willing to try if you are. I just need something to create a bolus that we could
bolus?
then... A pill of several medicinal compounds, most of which I have, but one element of it I don't.
Okay.
Is there something in pizza?
Yeah.
I wish.
You can just wrap a pill in pizza and anyone will eat it. That's how I take most of my medicine.
Wow, that's good advice. I need crystallized dweemeric energy.
Excuse me?
Crystallized what?
Crystallized dweemeric energy. If you haven't heard of it, that's totally fine. Most people haven't.
We Eric, like a small Eric.
Dweemeric.
Like if Eric's dreaming, I'm confused.
Where do we get dweemeric energy?
Morgan, that's a great question. I want you to roll 2d6 plus sharp.
10.
All right, I'm going to give you 3 choices. Clarissa Mathers explains, Nana Mathers, well, Clarissa Mathers explains what crystallized dweemeric energy is. It is a physics-defying substance that is essentially concentrated, solidified magic that kind of pops from the earth in various locations. It's incredibly rare. It's worth more than diamonds. And because, Morgan, you rolled a 10, I'm going to give you 3 options on where to get it. 1, Worcester Polyarcarnic Institute. They have an etheric energy lab, and you're pretty sure, Zlobs, they have some there. 2, there is a natural spring in the Blue Hills Reservation in Milton, Massachusetts. Or 3, you're pretty sure that the Transit Trillium have access in one of the old tunnels.
What was the excitement about the other 2? What Zlobs got really excited about the first one?
That's where my sister goes. That's why I wear a Worcester Polyarcarnic Institute hat.
Oh, right. And Mathers, what was the excitement about the
Blue Hills Reservation? Oh, they have nice hiking trails.
Great. Let's go to the WPI.
Oh, that's kind of mean.
That's okay. No,
That's
it's not.
okay.
We can see your sister and say hi. That'll be nice.
We can go to the reservation afterwards. That sounds like a nice hike.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm sorry,
can go hiking
Morgan
tomorrow.
pulled that rug from underneath you.
No, it's okay. We can go on a hike some other time.
I'm gonna just start the Sunflowers team phone chain so that we can get people over here to eat the rest of the pizza while we go on this adventure.
Darcy, just send a text to Jorts, and Jorts will tell everybody.
Yeah.
The coach says that we should use Coach always says that we should use the phone chain. Okay.
Oh, right.
Well, conveniently enough, for everyone in Coach Martinez's Sunflowers phone chain, everyone's first call is supposed to be to Jorts. Jorts loves managing phone chains.
He's so good at it.
Hey, Jorts.
Darby!
Hey, can you get over to the Mathers house and get all the other sunflowers here? Because we have 2 obscene-sized trays of Leone's pizza, and we need to take care of it.
Oh, Darby, that's a meatball.
Darby, say hi to George for me.
Mathers
if you
and
got
Zlobs.
too obscene side. What's that?
I was just saying Zlobs and Mindy and Morgan say hi.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Zlobs. Hi, boss. Mindy, because you're the starting second base person and Jorts is the backup, you have been called boss all through preseason into the season.
Oh,
I love that.
oh.
I didn't know how to reply to being called boss. I'm not sure what you call somebody back, so I started calling Jorts Junior. So he calls me boss and I call him Junior.
It's a thing you have. So, Jorts, Darby, if you got 2 obscene size, it's gonna take more than the sunflowers. Should I alert the entire division?
Jorts, you got to do what you got to do. This is your mission. And if you think that's the call we got to make it.
That's a big meatball, Darby. Okay, I'm gonna get to the phone chain.
George,
Okay,
George loves talking on the
pizza's
phone.
taken care of.
Okay, Nana, the Blittle League division is going to be through here to pick up the obscene pizza.
Okay, I will. I'll stay out of their way and make sure that those drones reattach the roof correctly.
Thank you, Nana. We're
Thanks,
gonna get
Nana.
that
Okay.
thing
Thanks,
for you
Nana.
so you can help me with my big mistake. Okay.
I'll be here.
Nana's so nice.
Yeah. Nana takes care of us.
You definitely saw, and Mindy, you're thinking, in fact, in point of fact, Nana Mathers is as much a part of all of your lives as anybody. You're all driving to Worcester down I-90, and it's as always, it's conversations and jokes and bits and laughter. But every so often, in the thin little ribbons of silence woven into the running conversation, are thoughts of the fact that Nana Mathers really is 2 people, or rather, she wears 2 hats. One of a loving grandmother and head of the family, and one of a brilliant, calculating, incredibly dangerous warrior who, the sense you get, Mindy, who never actually retired from the war. And it is a testament to the depth of Nana Mathers' constitution that she is able to partition those elements of herself and only share one of them with all of you until, of course, you ask to see the other, which you did today. And that's why, Mindy, you now have 2 books.
Yeah.
Worcester Polyarcarnic Institute. I want all of you to just describe it in a sentence. Each give me a sentence about it. What's this place like?
There's a massive amount of steam just billowing from every single roof.
Mm-hmm.
They are obsessed with goats. There's goats on everything.
It's very exciting to walk or to drive through the campus because there's all kinds of stuff going on. There are people writing on big whiteboards, complicated math that I don't even know even quite looks like math. And there are also people shooting spells around and people creating like robots. It's just so much going on everywhere. And everyone seems to be involved in their own project.
Mm-hmm. And every once in a while, when you're walking around the campus, you just hear people break out into the fight song for Worcester Polyarcarnic Institute. Because I think that they do that even when they like if they solve a really hard problem for class or something. Like for everything, they just break out into the fight song. There's a lot of like woo 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 woo. That happens. And also
what's the
some
WPI mascot?
It's a goat. It's a big old goat.
It's gotta be a goat.
It's a goat. And it's the same uniform. Like this is the person who was in the mascot outfit. It's the original one. Like it's kind of made from like several goats. Like the original 1800s mascot.
You can smell how old it is.
Yeah.
From here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also
WPI.
For some reason, it smells so old and gross, but it's like somehow it still draws you to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It has a tug.
Yeah.
Really, all of Worcester Polyarcarnic Institute has a tug. All of you, because of who you are, because you decided to be Little Leaguers, all of you have more experience in this world than most other people your age. So for all of you, WPI is kind of what you hoped college would be like. These are folks that kept doing the stuff you're doing now as they became young adults. And everyone's just following a dream or a passion here. Yeah, and so you're going, and the campus is just a circus of activity, with the notable exception of the etheric energy lab, which could best be described as a freestanding metallic pyramid with nothing else around it. Sits on the edge of campus, surrounded by a high fence.
Zlobs, do you think your sister can get us in?
Oh, definitely. She's so cool.
What does your sister study?
She studies. She has a major in Besselheim's and a minor in turbo astronomy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's really cool.
Yeah.
Do you know where does she have a dorm room?
Yeah, I think she lives in Founders Hall.
Oh, cool.
I remember helping move her in.
Cool to have a dorm room.
I know, it's so cool. It's like a room, but not in your house.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Does she have a roommate?
Yeah.
You can live with your friends?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that great?
Amazing.
Okay. Can we all live together? We can all live in my van.
I would love nothing more.
Yeah. Hot pockets all day.
So you go to Founders Hall, and you walk by security, and you say you're here for Zoe's Zlobins, and you're let in, and
she goes by Zlobs.
Yep. And so you go to down the end of the second floor of Founders Hall is a triple. There are three folks in it, and there are two names on the door, and then the bottom name on the door is covered with a plate that's just projecting a holographic image of the word Zlobs slowly spinning in three directions.
It's so cool. Come in.
One of Zoe's roommates opens the door.
Hello.
What's their name?
Ungleton Spangles.
One more time for the record, please.
Ungleton Spangles.
Thank you, chat.
Got it. Ungleton Spangles, who's and just one quick, actually, chat one or two quick phrases about Ungleton Spangles.
Oh, good job, chat. I'm so proud of you.
Solid stuff, chat.
What does that mean?
We can really use a garden hose and have a very tall hat. Car dealership noodle chat. What's happening? Chat, are you okay?
So like they're lanky and
Sort of fear. Hello?
Very complex character.
Okay, you
What's
know what?
happening? Chat?
You know what? I think I can do something with that.
Oh,
That's why
God.
you're the best in the biz, John.
Best in the biz.
Exceptionally hard to look at.
The door opens and you're talking to essentially a giant shrub of thorny brambles,
Wow.
and kind of through the brambles, you see that there's a person in there, and Ungleton Spangles kind of waves her hand in front of her face, and the brambles kind of retract a little bit.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, I'm looking for Zlobs.
Ah, and you are?
Zlobs.
All right, come on in.
Um,
Walk along the yellow line. Everything
Oh.
else is sod.
sod.
Okay.
That's
okay.
grass.
What was- Oh.
Long-term project.
Oh, it's so cool.
This looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I got to ask.
It looks beautiful and not intimidating. Oh,
I mean, if maybe if they're like little razors, that'd be pretty cool.
they
Or, like,
are.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Now I'm intimidated. I pull my hand away.
The best
just
kind of
reading.
protection from the world is organic protection. Why remake nature? That's what I always say.
Do you do a band-aid? I am bleeding a lot now.
I
Yes,
have my
yes.
first aid kit.
Anyway, follow the yellow lines. Zlobs will be at the end. And
Okay.
again, don't step on that sod. It'll melt anything on your feet and maybe your feet.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Slobs, here's a band-aid.
Oh, thank you so much.
Darcy. I don't.
There's not a, well, I guess there's enough clearance in here.
Yeah, this triple dorm room clearly used to be some kind of vocational lab, so higher ceilings than most. So yeah, Darby, you and Morgan kind of fly above the yellow line, while Mindy and Zlobs take a more traditional route. And sitting on a couch on this yellow tiled area that is safe is Zlobs, your sister, Zoe Zlobins. What does Zoe Zlobins looks like?
She also has sunglasses as well. She has a long ponytail. She has a bunch of cool, like blue, like kind of like either veins or tattoos going down like her like neck.
Her ponytail is so long, and right now it's purple, but I'm pretty sure that it was pink when I first saw her, like just a minute ago. I think somehow it's changing color with her mood, or maybe it's just rotating.
A little bit of both. The thing is, you don't need to engage with the ethics board of WPI if you are your own test subject. So there are a number of experiments that Zlobs is running on Zlobs right now. But she looks up and flips up her sunglasses. Oh, all right.
I hug her.
Come on.
Aw.
Hey.
Oh, Zlobs, it's so good to see you.
Same, Zlobs. What are you doing out here?
Oh, you were just in the area, looking for.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I know. No one comes to Worcester. I'm looking for.
Not unless they're brave.
Oh, I know. There's always that tug. I'm looking for Eric energy.
Crystallize.
Oh, yes,
Please.
crystallize.
Crystallized Dweemeric energy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you came to the right place, sorta.
Great.
Can you get us to the right place? Definitely.
I could tell you where it is. There's no way I could get in there, though. It's not my major, and also the folks over there are bonkers.
Oh, really? Oh, I can't wait to meet him. Can you introduce them to us?
No, you probably shouldn't.
I know. When has that stopped me before?
Yeah, they got some in there, but that is under lock and key and fence and guardian and everything.
Guardian?
I think
Guardian?
Zlobs
Yeah.
has the lock and key. Darby probably can get us over the fence, and I can probably take out the guardian. And that still leaves Morgan to grab the crystallized Dweemeric energy. So I think
That's magic. We
sounds
want
like
her
a
to handle it.
plan.
I can do that.
Well, you showed
That
up
solves-
with a plan. If you're looking for an adult to give you permission to do some crime, well, I suppose I can do that.
Thank you.
It's not my major. I don't care what happens to those folks. Should have
I
majored
think-
in Besselheims like the cool kids.
Oh, they're so cool. Your Bethlehem is so. Did you think of the door? It's so cool.
Yeah, thanks. That's new.
You're so cool. Oh, also, thank you for sending me that thing. They made a copy of us. It kind
Did
of
it
worked.
work?
It kind of did. It felt really lifelike. But it didn't have like a physical body, so we couldn't like use it to sneak off. We tried using it to sneak off to cause trouble, or to save trouble.
No,
Save-
hold on. I
save
got it. Zlobs, come here.
Yeah.
Zlobs,
what-
roll 2d6 plus cool.
Oh boy. Oh no, 6. I don't know that was possible.
Okay.
My sister's so cool.
All right. Well, that's fun. About a year ago, when Zoe was home, she asked you if she could put a recording device in your face,
Mhm.
and you thought she was joking because you don't remember her do like what that would be, something up your nose or like a fake tooth camera or something. But apparently you agreed, and it turns out she did.
Mhm.
She just very, very kindly snipped that 5 seconds out of your memory. But it's all coming back to you now because she proceeds to take a device out from under the couch and remove your eye and give you your original eye back. All I gotta do is download this, and I can see how that thing failed.
Wow.
I pass out.
Wow. Shoot.
I'll send a little bolt to wake Zlobs back up.
Yeah, that's why everything.
Bit of a
went
headache,
slightly-
Zlobs.
I keep touching my eye.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's yours.
How did it was that's why everything was like slightly blue. Huh.
Yeah. Every time that eye was near one of my inventions, it just recorded.
What did it see?
Everything?
Uh-oh.
Well, let's see. You used the cloning or the electronic cloning device. That didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave you that helicopter hat.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I broke 3 fingers. That was nice.
Yeah. So those 2 things. Did I give you anything else?
Let's see here. You gave me the decoy sandwich. That it was a sandwich you can keep
right.
eating, but then I kept eating it, and then I got sick.
Yeah. Well, it's just because it was a decoy.
Yeah. I fell for. I keep falling for it.
Yeah, it's a good sandwich.
Oh, it's a great sandwich. Oh, I use that. I used the good grenade you sent me. That was good. It was good.
Zoe downloads like 4 Well, you've had a fake recording eye in your head for a year, and it captured like a grand total of like 7 minutes of footage, and it's mostly like explosions. Because that's usually how Zoe Zlobin's experiments end. So it's mainly like clips of like from your perspective, like eating a decoy sandwich, and then just being like, "Oh no," and then it cuts out. And then you like running down the foul line of Longstock Field and like turning around and looking at 2 like electronic clones short out. And so it's just these little snippets, but she looks at you. All of this is going to be just so valuable in my work.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad I
good.
could help. Is my other eye also a fake?
No, why do you want it to be? I could put something in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's see what I got. Zlobs, roll 2d6 plus sharp. You're rolling for Zoe's Zlobins.
Oh my goodness.
That's what we all the Zlobins go by Zlobs, by the way. It's a very confusing household. 8. I rolled an 8 on my sharp roll.
Gotcha. So she can yank out your other eye and put in an augmented reality eye that would allow you to see power circuits, or an eye that she believes could take exactly $10 from an ATM.
Oh, but that's illegal. That's a crime, though, right?
Yeah, it is.
If the $10 just belongs to the bank, it's probably okay to take it.
Matters.
Mindy,
have a.
What?
Are we turning evil? Are we turning?
No,
we're doing a lot of crimes lately.
Not a person's $10, but banks have plenty.
That's probably true.
That's also true.
Darby's an
Those
angel.
circuits
so.
could be.
Darby is an angel. Yeah, Darby is. You're our moral compass. Is stealing $10 from a bank bad?
I think it might be, but I don't really understand the banking system very well.
Every time
We don't have one of those.
Every time I stole,
circuits, Bix is going to be so jealous.
Ryan's coworker went to jail for stealing from a bank. It was just a lot of money, and it was called something else.
Oh, okay.
They give it a fancy name.
Infringement.
Infringement. That sounds bad. Whoa. I don't want to infringe. Zlobs, I don't want to infringe. So I'll take the circuit eye, please.
No problem. This is gonna hurt for 5 seconds, but I'm gonna do my best to snip that 5 seconds out of your mind.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
Yep, and Zlobs experiences 5 seconds of absolute ocular agony, and then promptly forgets about it.
I didn't forget.
No, you saw your dear friend have his eye yanked out by his sister. Okay, Zlob, so here's how this works. It's not going to be sensing like power circuits all the time. You need to do something to your face because you got a partial success. You have to do something to kind of get a sense of where power is being routed and stuff. You either must put a finger in your nose or a finger in your ear or use your 2 index fingers to make a fake smile with your mouth.
Oh.
All right. So here's how this is going to work, Zlobs. You can, so long as you have this eye, be sure to mark it on your sheet. You have an extra question you could ask for investigate a mystery, which is how is this place? It's how is this place powered?
Cool. I still have the Zlobs family photo.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just take a peek at it real quick? I'm just trying to compare. There's 2 adults in the picture, and I'm trying to see. Zoe and Zlobs look a lot alike, but I'm trying to see if Zoe looks any more like the man in the family picture than Zlobs does, or if it's about the same. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Mindy, 2d6 flat. Add or subtract nothing.
Oh no.
10.
Okay, it's up to you.
No.
Okay.
You wanted this. No. You gotta go through with it.
I just wanted to know. I think that Zoe Zlobins looks a lot like the man in the picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably more so than Zlobs, but who's to say?
Life is a rich tapestry, Mindy Mathers. Who is to say? Noted. Thank you.
I put the picture away. I don't say anything.
How's it working, Zlobs?
It's really cool. I see a lot of different things.
Yeah, Zlobs, there is definitely a bunch of, let's say, aftermarket parts in the walls in here.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty sure that Zoe and Ungleton and their third roommate, who you haven't met yet, have done some dramatic and very unsafe electrical work in here.
Wow, that's so cool. Does your tuition cover this?
It definitely does not. All right, well, best I can do with Polyarcarnic is with the etheric energy lab is I know that the security guard at the front gate goes home around 8 o'clock.
Perfect.
Okay.
You folks hungry? You eat any pizza today?
Oh,
We eat so much pizza.
yeah.
Oh, also surprise! I bring in a wagon, just layered of pizza.
For you.
Meanwhile,
It's from Leone's.
Ooh. Back at the Mathers house, the Somerville Sunflowers, Cambridge Carnation, Charlestown Cosmos, Transit Trillium are all tucking into hundreds of pounds of pizza. Hundreds of pounds. Zlobs?
Hi. Question. Is that all of the division? All of the pedal division?
5 of the 6 teams.
5? Who's the other team?
Want to know?
Yeah, I want to know. God, Serpico, I want to know who the other team. Okay, chat. Just to let you know, we have 5. There's 6 teams in each division in Blittle League. There's 2 divisions, and the pedal division, which has the Somerville Sunflowers, has the Cambridge Carnations, the Charlestown Cosmos, the Transit Trilliums, and 2 unknown teams.
Yep. The Medford Magnolias are also there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's hard to keep track of them because they're all clones.
Clones of who? Each other?
They're all clones of John A. Smith, their first base person.
Oh no.
A lot of clones. Got a whole house full of clones. They're eating pizza while you're robbing a lab. Because that is the life we chose for ourselves. Okay, anyway, we're robbing a lab.
Okay.
Are we
All
doing
right.
evil? What's
The
happening?
front gate of the Worcester Polyarcarnic Institute's etheric energy
Yes.
lab is now
Yes.
unguarded. There's just a bar down. The fence that surrounds this giant steel pyramid is maybe 7 or 8 feet high. What do you want to do?
Well, it's time to fly people over.
I think so.
Sure. Darby, why don't you just go ahead and give me 2d6 plus sharp? This is for you to do this as stealthily as possible.
11.
All right, no problem. It's getting dark, and you it's getting dark, and you kind of wait for the security guard to leave. You find the right approach, and it's a lot of these low banking arcs over the fence with those brass wings. All right, you're on the grounds.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the main entrance look like?
I don't see an entrance at all, actually. The building just looks like wall and wall and wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. It's got to be a secret to it.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, right.
All right, Zlobs, roll to investigate a mystery.
I just wanna point out,
2d6 plus sharp.
This is episode 22. This is my first investigative mystery.
Congratulations.
Oh, we got a 10.
Wow.
You can ask Zlobs 2d. You can ask 2 questions from the investigate a mystery list.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Technically, it's read a bad situation, but it's the same role. That's it. Technically, investigate a mystery and read a bad situation. Both have that energy question in it.
Oh, nice. So this is read a bad situation, right? Great. This is the first time I've done this. Cool. I'm going to ask. Oh, this is so much pressure. Oh, this is fun. Whoa. I'm going to use my new eye to unlock the secret question. And how is this place powered?
This place is powered from a giant solar array. That, in point of fact, this whole place is a giant solar array. So it's not actually a steel pyramid; it's a giant pyramid of photoreactive metal that WPI has apparently manufactured. So it's powered that way, meaning it's totally off the grid. Also, there is a spot within the wall that is unpowered. That's not a photoreactive metal. So your guess is that's the door.
Great. The obvious question to ask is what's the best way in? But I'm going to ask what's the most vulnerable to me?
The most vulnerable to you would probably be the lab itself, since everything in there is incredibly volatile. This is essentially magical research in here. So if you if you want to start blowing something up, every explosion is 5 times bigger than you would think.
Oh, that's cool. But also,
so if things get critical, there's going to be property damage.
We just want to take it and go.
Okay. I think the entrance is here. Looking at using my new eye, it seems that its entrance is here.
Great. I'm just gonna tap it.
Morgan, why don't you go ahead and give me a... Actually, I'm going to call this a defy danger roll. So I want you to essentially tell me what you want to roll and why, and then roll it.
Okay. I want to roll. I know where the door is.
Yep.
And I know that it has to do with circuitry. So I'm going to put my hand on it and sort of feel the electricity and try to turn it on with magic.
Sounds perfect.
Weird, right?
Yeah, it's definitely weird, and I love the approach. 2d6 plus weird.
It's a 4. Is that a natural? That's a natural 2, baby.
Oh, good. Well, we can jump right to the end of this.
Be careful, Morgan. It's very volatile in there.
You put your hand on the door, and you send an electrical charge through it because you're like, hey, it's got to be tumblers in here that'll just pull when you do this. And just as you're starting to run some power through your fingertips, the door slides open by itself. And standing inside is the Guardian. It's a fawn.
Oh.
Huh. Okay.
Half man, half goat, 8 foot tall.
Oh.
Looks
Hi.
like Mindy's up. Let's get inside that fawn mind.
Sure. Now this is WPI, and you're not sure if this fawn, who is again a mythological half man, half goat, is half human, half goat, is an experiment or a student here working late or some kind of construct. All you know is that it is armed. So let me ask the chat, what is this fawn armed with?
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
dear.
Uh-huh.
Yep, cans of spaghetti. It's college. Wearing, and also a flamethrower just in case. But cans of spaghetti on a bandolier. And this fawn walks out and lets out a guttural roar towards the heavens.
Uh-oh.
And is preparing to start throwing cans of spaghetti with superhuman strength at you. So yeah, Mindy, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay. Why don't we I'm a little bit worried about defeating this creature, although we will if it comes to it. But let's see if we can avoid an altercation, and maybe I can just dive into the mind of this fawn and sort of convince it to be feeling very welcoming towards us. Maybe somewhere in that mind, there's a little string I can pull, a little welcoming.
Can I like scold Mathers as she's doing this to sort of make make the role worse?
That face.
Yeah, sure.
Mathers, come
I'm trying.
on.
I have to.
No, you've
I
got
have
to
to
stop
focus.
this.
You're ruining my focus, Morgan.
Now, is this a manipulate someone roll or a new you roll?
New you.
2d6 plus weird minus 1.
Okay, let's see if we can make make this creature feel very welcoming. No. No. Minus 1. So 8. Wait, 7. Wait. 8 plus 2 minus 1 is an 8. Not so bad after all.
Okay, so this fawn guardian is very welcoming, but there is a drawback. You get to choose it. The fawn will know that you did something to them. The effect is even more temporary than you would like. Or the GM will give you a personality trait to carry for as long as the target carries theirs.
Okay, well, we need to get in and out with the fawn still feeling welcoming. And I don't want the fawn to know something's up because it's only a temporary effect. So why don't you go ahead and give me a personality trait for temporary?
So the way to make room for this welcoming is to essentially grab a little chunk of the fawn's personality and keep it rattling around up here in your dome, Mindy. And that personality trait is this: the mountains. They are beautiful. And you are from the mountains.
Yes.
And you hate being on this flat land because it is not the mountains. And you wish to sing of the mountains.
I turn to Morgan and I say, I told you I wanted to go to the Blue Hills Reservation.
I wanted to see Zlob's sister.
We hike tomorrow. I charge ahead.
And you all head in there while the fawn suddenly is incredibly deferential and
thank you, sir.
With a flamethrower begins cooking some cans of spaghetti right there on the grass. You all run in, and we'll jump ahead a little bit in time. You see things that boggle the mind in here. It is a place of magic and science and the really strange non-Euclidean part of the Venn diagram where they overlap.
Yes, but it is nothing compared to the beauty of the mountains.
It's true. You collect crystallized dweemeric energy. A tiny little shard of it held in magnetic suspension. And Morgan, you're the one that does it. You interrupt the electrical fields and it kind of drops into your hands. And just because, Morgan, of who you are, you're pretty sure that holding this thing would let you throw arcs of lightning at people like a cloud or something. Like, this is a supercharger. And so you're holding it, and all of you head back out to where the fawn has laid out a canned spaghetti dinner for all of you. You've done a lot of eating today.
Thank you very much for your offering.
We'll go to the Blue Hills tomorrow, Mathers. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And with that,
to the van,
you drive back to the Mathers residence. The entire 5 of the 6 teams of the division have come and gone. This was a pretty long trip. All of the pizza is gone. If you want all the food in the house to be eaten, invite 5 Blittle League teams over, and we will eat everything.
Yes.
Nana Mather, you walk in, and both Mr. Mathers has waved to you all, and you head up to Nana Mathers's room, and off the room is kind of her hidden study, and in that study, she has her kind of alchemical setup ready to go.
Is she here with us yet?
Do you want her to be? Okay. You're not. You're waiting for her. She's in the kitchen working on some kind of chemical overheat.
Oh, we didn't finish our Monopoly game.
I think I gave all the money to the drones, though.
Yeah, and I took all your money.
I didn't earn any money in the first place.
Well, that's Monopoly.
I win.
Can I tell you all my first secret?
Yeah, Mathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never told a secret before. I only write them down. But I can't stop thinking about something.
The mountains?
And maybe saying it will help. No, I forgot about the mountains when we left the lab.
Oh.
Do you remember the Leviathan?
Yeah.
I've been thinking. I think that's what I'm for.
You think that you're an experiment to become the Leviathan?
Is that a secret or is that a conjecture?
It's a conjecture. It's a secret that I'm thinking it.
Oh,
It's
okay,
your
thank you.
secret.
It's something that I thought of and I haven't said it to anyone or written it down.
Do you want to be a Leviathan?
I don't know.
Then maybe you don't have to be.
Or you don't have to be the only one.
Yeah.
Even your Nana isn't the only one. And she's maybe the strongest person I've ever met.
I'm not ready to read her book yet. But I think that might be what's inside. It's
You
the
won't
only
read
thing
it?
I've ever kept from Nana before. So please don't tell her because it is a secret.
Sunflower promise.
Sunflower promise.
And the door to the study opens, and Nana Mathers walks in.
Oh, we were playing Monopoly.
All right, well, into the lab we go. So long as this is a good piece of crystallized Dweemeric, I should be able to get that bolus together straight away.
Thank you, Nana.
Mm-hmm.
I do have one. It's turning into a pill, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's a pill that I'm supposed to give to the affected.
That's right.
I would like to do it myself. Is
Sure.
that okay?
That's fine. I could tell you how.
Okay.
You wrap it in pizza. That's my advice.
Morgan, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Do you like the affected?
He drives me crazy. He knocks me, like he acts like a kid. He acts like my age, like not even a big brother, a little brother. He's supposed to
Is this after the affliction began?
Yes.
And what about before?
That's a complicated question.
I ask it even though it's complicated because you are about to return him back to whatever it is he was.
Yeah, and Nana, that's, to be honest with you, and I look at Mathers, that's the right thing to do. So that's what I want. It's honest and true.
And Nana Mathers guides you through how to mix this magical, scientific, medicinal, psychological bolus. And Morgan, you do a fine job of it. Let's cut to that night at the Woodstock house.
I'm going to hold the pill in my hand, and I'm going to approach Ryan with it.
Ryan is he has his VR headset on, but you can see what he's doing on the TV, and it's just your house. But VR, except there's a lot of chainsaws in here so that he can juggle in safety.
Hey, Ryan, I need to talk to you for a minute.
Okay, no problem.
VR off, Ryan. Bad.
Oh, you got it.
Bad, Ryan. Come here.
Oh, no.
Ryan, you've been different lately, and then what are you listening to?
Nothing.
I'm gonna think about the college that we just went to, and the day that we just had. Ryan, I have one question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the pill in my pocket. Can I get a hug?
Yeah. Ah. Woo. You getting lifted or keeping your feet on the ground?
I'm getting lifted.
Yeah, you are. And you got 2 spins.
Thanks. And I'm gonna go to my room and I'm gonna put the pill in a little jar.